Good morning.
Good
Happy
morning,
Wednesday.
morning to all our little sewing peeps out there. It's Linda and Elaine again for What's New Wednesday, our live sale, of which every week we show new items or new ideas and
Yep.
things like that. For those of you who might be new to us, we'll always go through our little rules at the beginning. Everything is 15% off that we show today from this moment until 9 o'clock tomorrow, 24 hours, no matter what time of the day, evening, or night that you, or early morning that you
Yeah.
shop. It'll be 15% off. And it's across the country. We're here in Reno, Nevada, but we have people from across the country we know watching us and buying from us too.
Yeah,
They
it's
enjoy what
so
we have.
awesome when I have a customer from Florida going, "Oh my gosh!" It's so
Yeah,
cool. It's so
yeah.
fun.
So if you have friends across, we do ship, and our shipping is, Elaine
Well,
always says
it is
that.
free if you spend $100 or more with our sale today, or even just in our regular website. So it doesn't only have to be part of the live sale. Granted, the live sale you get 15% off, but if you want to add on some other of our great items that we have, you will
Yes.
get free
Yes.
shipping with that
And
$100
that counts
purchase.
towards the free shipping. Yes.
Absolutely. So, and we
Yes.
ship in the continental United States, so you can definitely, you can even purchase something and ship it to as a gift.
Yes.
We
Oh,
do that
yes.
too.
Yes. And how do you get onto our sale page? You go to our sierrasewing.com. We go, there's a red ticker at the top heading, and it's go to the, on the second line, it says live. You click on that, you get to our picture, and everything is on there. And it is, as of this moment, it is on our
15%
50% off. Okay, so I'm going to have you talk about the drawing and comments that we do.
So we do a drawing once a month. We take everybody's comments and questions and suggestions that we are talking about today. So you do that every Wednesday, and we put your name in the drawing. And so on top of that, you can also get your name in the drawing for every $50 that you spend. And so the following first Wednesday of the following month, so our first Wednesday in May, we will do a drawing for everybody that gave us wonderful suggestions, comments, questions for the month of April. But we never know what your price is going to be until that morning that we do the drawing. So don't.
Is that next week?
It is next week, yes.
It's next Wednesday the 1st, okay.
It is.
So you
It
need
is.
to be
So
watching
today is the
and-
last day to be able to get
Yeah.
in your comments, your $50 for every $50 that you spend to get your name in the drawing. So today's the last day for the month of April.
All right.
And you never know if we're going to ask a special bonus
Yeah, we do that
question, because
sometimes.
we've
We
done
do
that a
that
couple times, and that's been fun. That has been really, really fun.
Okay, so what about the every $50?
So for every $50, you get your name in for every 50. So if you spend $150, you're going to get your name in three times.
Yeah, and that's before tax.
Before tax, yes.
And yeah, and shipping if we have to do that, yes.
Absolutely. So
Okay.
very easy. We ask that you always share our live. That way your friends across the country can also see our great deals that we have. It helps support us. And that way everybody has an opportunity to see all the great deals that we have got going on.
And if you happen to miss our live like we are now, you'll see the recording and everything. I'm always surprised people come into the store and say, well, I didn't get to see you live, so I didn't get to buy. It's like, yes, you can for 24 hours. You can get your discounts.
Yeah, even, you know,
Watch us whenever. If
we're a 24-hour town here, so people do it at 2 a.m.
But our phones don't.
Now our phones is a whole nother thing. Now our
Yeah.
number is right below me and Linda. You can see our Carson City store number and our Reno store number. Our phones are only open during business hours. So if you have a question, you can give us a call during our business hours. Now if you are watching us live, or if you're not watching us live and you actually ask a question, we will answer you via the Facebook or our YouTube channel.
Or live.
And if it's live,
Yeah,
Jared's here.
Jared feeds us questions.
Yep,
a
and
lot
then
of
when Jared chats, I and Carrie answer questions while you guys are doing your side thing. So we're here to help as best we can, and always when you have questions. So
Yeah.
never fear, we're here for you.
Yes. All right.
All right, so
Do you
we're
want to start?
Yeah, let's
Okay.
get jump started.
Well, have you start?
So being that, you know, it's coming up May, we got the warm weather coming. Now we've had some warm days for the last week. It's been really nice. Everybody has been.
Has it snowed anywhere? I don't think it's snowed anywhere.
I don't know, but
I don't think
people are getting out and planting. I mean, my goodness, I went to Lowe's the other day, not even to go anything with plants, and that place was insane with everybody. I mean, they didn't have carts. They had those pulling the huge, I mean, it was just insane how
Mini
many,
truck
oh my
beds.
gosh, it was
Mini truck beds.
crazy. So we thought, well, May comes up, everybody starts getting their camping together, getting their planting together. What a better way to have some of the lines that we brought in that are
that
brand
we
spanking
just
new.
got new, yes.
We just got them in. So I'm gonna hit off right here. I don't know if I think
Get
we
a
have
head
to start with this
start.
one. Be super cute. Now you girls know and guys know that I wear an apron all the time. I love our aprons, but this
I
one.
wear an apron at home all
I
the time.
love having an
live
apron
in
because
one.
I am the worst person that goes like this.
Yeah, well,
So I would
just
always have
drop
shirts that would have
things.
handprints because I go like this and I go like this. And if I have an apron on, then I don't have my handprints on my clothes because that's just how I roll. This one is a panel. Really easy to do. Now I will show on the picture here, I'm just gonna flip it upside down. We do line all of our aprons, and as I do too, I love my aprons lined. So this one being the panel, it has everything for your straps, for your ties in the back. Yes, and so this one I thought was really cute. Now, the panel looks just like this. It has what you need to make your pocket, and what's great, I don't know, can you see this? The panel itself actually already has pre-printed on here where your
goes.
pocket is going to go. So you're just going to line that right up there and sew it on. I mean, how easy is that?
Yes, and the instructions that come with it, because it does come with instructions, it will tell you to simply do a rolled hem kind of on it and turn it back. But we always, again, double ours up, and it's all it basically is putting the right sides together,
Sewing it,
around.
turn it around.
Yeah, and making sure you get your straps in there before you sew over.
And
that
if you
part.
have questions on how we did this, come see me, come see Sue, come see Grace. We all do them.
Yeah.
It literally is
we need to get
really
Sue to
easy.
do a video.
Do a video, yes.
doing one.
It is actually a lot easier than what it seems. If you've never done one where you have lined it and you're concerned about how do you get those straps in there so they fit inside, honestly, it's the easiest trick in the world. I could show you in 3 seconds how fast to do it, and it'll be like, okay, what was I afraid of?
Yeah.
It's very, very simple.
Yes.
So this is the panel. Now we have another, I'm just gonna set this all the way over here, get it out of the way. Now here's another panel that they have.
part of the line,
This is
yeah.
their line Grill and Chill, by the way. The line is from Henry Glass. I love Henry Glass fabric. They have such cute stuff. Now, with this one, I know people are kind of looking at it going, what am I going to do with all those squares? I have an idea for you.
Well, I see cutting them up and doing a little table runner.
There is so many things you can do with these. You can cut
Going
them
around-
up. You can just put a border around it, leave it the way it is for just a simple little tablecloth.
A hot pad.
You can do
Just
hot
a square hot
pads,
pad, or doing a little extra on each side for placemats.
placemats, exactly.
A little bit extra, and then some on the top, and you'll have placemats.
There is just oodles and oodles of things.
And this is another great idea we've discovered.
Yes, because the squares actually fit right inside of the Bowl Cozy pre-cut cotton squares for you. So you can make a Bowl Cozy right out of these panel squares. And you can do one of two ways. You can use the whole panel, and that'll give you 3 Bowl Cozies. So you can have 1, 2, right there. You have it that way. Or you can pick one of the coordinates. And I thought, if you really like the coordinates of these, how fun would it be to have one that has all of the bottles of ketchup and barbecue sauce and mayonnaise?
I always see napkins.
Yeah.
I
Oh,
always see
that would be
napkins,
super
too.
cute. So
I
there's
love these.
this one.
I like the one that says "Let's pig out." I'm into that. You know, when it's barbecue time, it's "Let's pig out."
Right? Ribs. And then, of course, always the tried and true chili peppers.
Oh yes.
I mean, these are great. So, I mean, really this line, endless possibilities. It's a relatively small line that we have in. We have 3 coordinates, the panel for the apron and the panel for the squares that we showed. So really easy.
to put blenders in with this.
Yeah, I
also.
mean, red, green, I mean, you can add anything
Red,
to
yellow,
this.
orange, yes, yeah.
So that was the Grill and Chill. Well, to go with the whole camping theme that we kind of have started, there is a line by Moda. I'm just going to hand you that one. This is the Great Outdoors. And I thought these were so cute. Another fantastic way to show off your camping. If you have a travel trailer or you are a person who still loves to tent
A
camp.
tent camper, yes.
I'm spoiled.
How many tent campers are still out there?
Right?
I love those.
I did it. The last time I tent camped was when I was pregnant with my now 19-year-old daughter, and I just don't do it no more. I'm not interested in crawling on the floor and laying down. I'm spoiled. I won't lie. I'm totally spoiled. But I made curtains for my travel trailer out of camping fabric. They came out so cute, and it's so easy. You can do, once again,
open that one up.
tablecloths, hot mitts. I mean, we have an oven in our travel trailer, and there was many times that I forgot to bring my oven mitts from my house. I think we have, there we go. So it is a directional fabric, but it's cute. It's really, really
Yes.
cute.
The little tents, a little fire and a little canoe. And,
Who makes s'mores? Does anybody still make s'mores? Those are my favorite.
yeah.
Oh my goodness, love it.
Mine is with extra chocolate.
Yeah, pretty much. It's kind of like have some
I have to
chocolate with
have
that
more-
marshmallow.
Yeah, I have to have more chocolate. Have some marshmallow with all that chocolate.
Exactly, exactly. So here's another quick, cute little blender. Now, what's great about this one is it may look like it's directional, but it's really not. You can, so no matter which way you put it, you're gonna have one upside down, one right side up, one sideways. So this is perfect for whatever project you're gonna do because you don't have to worry about it being in one direction or the other. But it's a beautiful sage green. It's really gorgeous. I love it. Now this is, I think, the best one of the bunch.
This is not directional either. When you first look at it, you think it is, but it's not. I actually saw somebody with some fabric that was similar to this that we had, I think, last year. And a gal bought it, and she made a tote bag out of it.
And it came out
it was
so
So you
cute.
know the one I'm talking
I
about.
do. I know
yeah.
exactly which one you're talking
And
about.
when she got it, I was like, oh, okay. But then when I saw it made, because she took one of our beginning sewing classes, it was so darn cute. I couldn't believe it. So, yeah.
They're very cute.
Lots
Now,
of
with
different
that
things.
one, because of the colors, look at how cute this would be with that. As the two that go together. I mean, those are so cute.
And a snugly warm blanket.
Exactly, exactly.
Your whole-
Pillowcases for your bed. I mean, these are just really, really cute.
Yes.
I love it.
Everyone needs their own quilt when they're camping. I
Exactly.
think.
Well, and it's
Yeah.
just so fun to have your camper decorated with the things that you like and not just what they come with, because we all know they come with those horrible bedspreads.
Oh,
Just
I don't have a camper.
Oh
so
my
I don't
gosh,
know.
they're horrible. It's polyester, it's rough, it's scratchy, and it's just not very nice. And to have something that you made yourself or you made for somebody else for their travel trailer, it's just so nice and comforting. I mean, they are supposed to be that home away from home. So why not make it more, cozy and comfy and bring in that home away from home into your travel trailer or your
Yeah.
tent camp,
Yes.
if you're tent camping.
Yes.
Now I'm going to have you hold those. So I thought, well, how many times when you are camping, are you camping with a group? You have your family, friends, and everybody kind of does. And I know when we would do camping, one night out of the 3 or 4 nights that we would do, everybody would do a big giant potluck. And so it was a lot of fun. Well, here is some great patterns if you're having a casserole, if you're doing a pie, and you could use these fabrics or fabrics that you love. It doesn't have to only be these ones that we're showing, but you can make the template. You can have a pie cozy or a casserole cozy, and these patterns are super simple. And here's one of the fun things is that this brand has a boxed bag template, and this template for all of their patterns, because we have more than just these two. If you look online, you can see more of their patterns that we have. They use this template for all of them. So here is one template to use for all of their patterns. You will use it in multiple different ways in multiple different spots for different reasons.
And
it's really nice.
It helps a lot, I think, getting the shape of the project. Like this one, we should have brought in our sample we had.
I know,
This
I
one,
left it on the
where,
table, I'm
this
sorry.
one helps the sides go up on it with the template, and this one rounds out the pie pan holder.
So I don't know if you can see, I mean, there's literally, here is where you're going to make your darts. If you're cutting in, here is to help make your squares. This is to where you're going to box your ends. It just depends on what the pattern calls for. And then, of course, here is to do your rounding. So there's a lot of different reasons that this template works so well for that. So these are great.
Yes.
All right, I'm gonna let you.
Okay,
So,
it's my turn.
yeah.
All right. Well, we're going to start with, we got some new little zipper pulls, is what they're called.
Oh my
Yes.
goodness. Okay, I know this is not Linda's favorite one.
The ever popular gnome
We love our gnomies.
and the mushroom.
What do you have there?
This is my favorite, patriotic.
Oh, I love the patriotic.
Well, I have two
yes.
favorites here.
Too bad we didn't
I
have
love
these
the
with our patriotic.
And the sunflower. It's my favorite, one of my favorite flowers.
These are great for your bags that you make, or if you want to put them on your zippers that you have for your bags that you have now.
Or like I had a jacket on today with a zipper on. It's like, oh, one of these
Oh,
would
these
be
would be
so
cute.
on it. Yes.
Absolutely.
And this one has the flowers, love.
It's what does that one say? I can't. Wildflower. Excuse me. It's because it's sideways. There we go. Isn't it cute?
They're just new ones. These are very popular. Everyone loves our little zipper charms. And this one I like. This one is, it says quilter, maker, and sewist on it.
Well, there
So
you
if
go.
you make a little zipper bag, love us make our zipper bags or to use our sewing supplies. So that would be
Absolutely.
a great one on that.
Those are cute.
And another new item that we got, it's called My Pad. When I first saw it, I said, oh, is this for like my little mouse to go around? And as I looked at it, it's like, no, this is, I don't know how many you should be using different needles for different projects. And when you change them out, like a lot of times, it depends on what you're sewing. When you're piecing your quilt, you should be using the, Microtex, thank you. Yes, and it's right there. You should be using a Microtex, but if you change projects and you're hemming somebody's jeans, your husband's jeans, your kid's jeans, and you change to a jean needle, you don't change to a jean needle, you try to use that Microtex needle, guarantee it's going to break. Microtex, every needle is for its own special purpose. And so you want to remove that Microtex, but unless you are, some people are good like that, where they have the little box where they can put it back in, but then you got to remember which one you used and which one you haven't used yet. So this is a little, just a little pad, like it says, and you can take your needle out and put it, like if this was my Microtex needle, a 7010, I could put it right in there and I wouldn't know that it goes there. And it can go in such a way that it does not come out the back, so you're not jabbing yourself. And then you can put your jean needle in, do that project, take it out, and you're going to work on a purse. You could use a universal on that, or there's leather. There's everything on here that you could, different needles that you would use, and you would just keep them organized. I think this is one of the better needle organizers
Yeah, it helps.
I've seen.
It really is to help you stay organized with what needles that you have already used and you have put it in your machine. So like what Linda was saying, you're going to swap out because you're in the middle of a project and you take one of the needles out. Well, you're going to replace this piece with the needle that you took out. So you know when you take that needle back out, and it doesn't need to be tossed yet, you just need to swap out. You put that one in there because you know where it was, and you take out another one. So it's just really nice. I thought, when I first saw this, I thought, okay, what am I supposed to do with this? And then I read
it was
it.
a mouse pad.
Yeah, I really was, kind of very skeptical at first of what this was. And then I read it, and then it made sense. Like, oh, instead of trying to put in a gently used needle back into my brand new box of my brand new needles,
you don't know which one.
You don't know which one you use. So here you can keep organized your gently used needles. So, we all know you can use a needle a couple times before you actually have to physically throw it away. So here's an opportunity to know which ones you have used. It's in the right spot. You're not shoving it in a place, and then you're trying to get your micro.
Right size.
I can't see this little itty bitty piece. It's right there. Tells you which one it is.
All right, we're going to get going here. The other new thing that we got in, we think these are so adorable. These are woven quilt labels that you can sew into your project. Let me show you two different ones here. There's the one that says Made by Me. And there's one with a cute little heart on it. And what you can do is when you make your project, they're finished on, and these two happen to be folded. And they're finished on all the sides except one side. And that's the side that you're going to sew into a little seam. Like if I had sewn my sweater here and if it had
Like
a
this,
seam.
like if you had
Yeah.
like an apron, or like when
Yeah.
you have your little quilt, you would
Yeah, you could-
sew it inside out before you flipped it over, and then it would
It's
stick
made by
out.
me, or you can put it on the front, you can put it on the back. This one's cute enough to put on the little zipper bags. I mean, it's just a little
Anything,
decoration.
anything really.
It's a little cutesy accessory.
Exactly,
And this
exactly.
one that Elaine is holding it is also finished. This one's finished on all sides. It is folded back. To me, this is one that maybe you would just sew on flat and just sew around it. And it's finished on all sides, so you don't have to worry about it fraying. I mean, I'm
They're
seeing
cute.
in stores these little stickers mostly I see them being put in purses.
Yes.
But how cute to put this into your little,
And you're getting a box of them. There's quite a few in here. I don't have my glasses on. Oh, they're 8. So it's 8 pieces inside this package. So there's quite a few.
yeah, we're
You
good.
definitely won't have a problem there.
Okay, so we're going to go on to, we talked a little bit about Minky last week, and we're going to talk about it this week because, again, we were very excited when Shannon asked us to be one of their 23 right now of Shannon Cuddle Centers is what we are. And so we brought in a whole bunch of their top selling cuddles. We got in the 90 inch, right, Carrie? 90-inch wide backs.
Huge.
I went out there and counted this morning because we have like over 60
We should
of
have taken
these.
a picture of the store when
Yes,
this was all
all came
out
in.
there and we were putting it into the system because it was a oh my gosh moment. There was
We
so
should
much.
have.
We should
Oh
have.
my
We didn't.
goodness.
Of course, hindsight is 2020.
A missed opportunity.
Yeah.
But we in our quilting department, I mean, and I kind of didn't even realize this, but a lot of people have been asking for this wide back Minky, and we have it now. And like I said, 60 different, and we have them in every color, different shades of every color. So you should be able to find something for the back of your quilt because it makes it so much more cuddly.
And we brought in
cuddly.
so much print. And
yes.
I mean, if we didn't have it before, we do now. I mean, there is so much to choose from. I know a lot of times people, they love the kits, but they want that same kit, but they want it bigger. And now a lot of that Minky is on a roll where you can just make that bigger blanket for your loved one with that same print that you found on that more smaller quilt kit.
A lot of people like to create their own. Again, we have the kits, and here's an example of a kit right back here. Lots of different sizes. We have everything from, oh, did I bring it in? Oh, this is one. This is one of their smallest. And these kits, these small kits, actually come with the backing to it. Oh, look at this. Look at this. There's a little tag.
Oh, there you go.
And say made with love. Perfect example of what you could do with those tags.
That's perfect.
Yeah,
There you go.
you send that made with love. You could probably sign your name on it or something.
Yeah, definitely.
But this is one of the smaller ones. I would say this is like a crib size.
Well,
however
it's-
they
This one is the
say don't put blankets on your kids
I know,
anymore.
yeah, well, whatever. We all did it and we're all alive.
I know. But you know, different.
28 by 41
Yeah.
is this one. This one's called Animal Crackers.
This is one they could lay on the floor a lot, so they could lay on this, or they put it in their little stroller. So it goes from this size all the way up to this size with a few different sizes in between.
in between. Now, the large size, which is this camping one, this one is a 58 by 68. And we have many that are this size, you know, besides the camping one. They're
And we put
gorgeous.
what I think is exciting, we put all of our new Minky on our website for our 15% out sale for the next 24 hours.
Yeah.
Right? And
Everything, I mean-
everything, all the kits. Carrie got all the kits on there. She got all the wide ones on there. We got all the
All the new bolts. I
all
mean,
the- these are
everything.
50, 60.
The Lux. Oh, yeah, the Lux.
Yes, I want to talk about the Lux. But the one thing I wanted to also talk about, we showed kits, but you can also just pick a fabric. This is a fast and easy baby blanket to make. You just pick out
This
a
is just buying
top,
the yardage.
you pick out a back. If you want different binding, you could do that. But I think this one was brought to the front.
This was just folded over. Yeah.
So make it even simpler. You could do
My
some
kind of binding.
Yeah, I mean, we quilted this one here, so our quilters can quilt it for
It's got
you.
can you see it? It's got little paws. Mm-hmm. It's so cute.
But the other thing is, I've seen it as simple as, do you mind holding that side?
Yeah.
As where somebody has just gone and put like a square in it, because you want to keep it together, and they just put a square in it, just simple, 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 and you get a homemade gift for somebody, and it's just fast and
And
easy.
if you struggle with Minky, there's a couple of things that we have some really great tips and tricks to make Minky really easy
Yeah,
to use.
and we're gonna be having classes with
And we
Sue.
have classes with Sue. She has amazing tricks with that. So don't be
And-
afraid of Minky. I know sometimes people get a little nervous, but don't be afraid of it.
Can we see this side, Carrie? Can you see this? I mean, we just want to show you some of, we can pull them out.
Waste.
We have over 100 of these, this size.
Mm-hmm.
So again, Carrie has them all online, and we have a lot of different prints,
frog.
new prints. And the one that Carrie was talking about is,
This is the best
Ugh.
stuff.
this thing's heavy.
I know.
Oh my goodness.
It's luxe. It's
Yeah.
heavy, heavy, heavy.
This is the luxe. This is the really, the texture and super, super smooth. You put this on the back, you put it on the front. We're
Mm-hmm. I
just
made-
excited to have the Minky.
Oh my gosh, it's so fun.
Don't be afraid to put Minky, even if you have a cotton top, put Minky on the back and make it, guarantee you, it makes it extra super
It's
cuddly.
it's so snuggly soft, and
Yeah.
if you live in the cold climate like here, come wintertime, they're really nice.
Yes. And we have the polyester. If you've got the Minky on the top and on the bottom, the polyester is your best bet to go because neither one of them shrinks. And I don't know, cotton on top, Minky on the back. I asked Carrie about that. She was suggesting maybe the 80-20? Yeah. Yeah.
Anything works. It's just a matter of how heavy you want it to be.
Yeah.
Yes, yes, and Sue will tell you, she teaches the classes, a lot of people were concerned about heaviness. This thing is light, and
Yeah, the
this
poly-
is your whole quilt. It's going to be distributed across that whole quilt.
Mm-hmm.
And the other thing it also does is it gives it, not stability, but it
Well,
gives it,
It adds that fluff to it, so
Yeah.
it's not so the blanket shifting on
Yeah.
the inside.
yeah.
If
Th-
you put the two Minkies together, they're very slippery.
The
So
slippery,
batting-
the batting helps to keep it from sliding all over
yeah,
the place.
this one has batting. All our samples here will have batting in
That
them.
last quilt I made with the Minky on the back had 80-20, and that was a nice.
And that was really nice finish.
it
Yeah.
wasn't too heavy.
Which one was that?
The one.
The little boy and
The
little girl, the
ABC.
ABC one that we did.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
that had Minky on
We'll
the
have to, when we don't have kits of that anymore, we'll put that in our Minky department, so
You can show
if
it
you
off.
come into the store, you can
Feel it.
You can see lots of different ways you can work with Minky.
Well, and a lot of people, when you guys are in the store and you're feeling our samples, they really don't feel like it's got the batting in there, and you have
They
to.
do, though.
We have to go
They
over
do.
and we kind of like pull it apart so you can feel it's like, oh, there it is.
Yeah.
Because that batting really is so minor in how much weight it adds to it,
Yeah.
but it does give that just that little bit extra, give a little bit of body to
body
it.
to it. That's the word I was trying to think of.
But we did want to go ahead and throw on here really quickly also, because the Minkies are a little bit higher in loft than just your regular quilting cotton, we threw on the 60 millimeter cutting blades also. Excuse me, rotary cutters. I love the Quilter Select one because I have arthritis really bad. So for me, I can pop it open and I don't have to squeeze.
Right.
This has become my favorite.
Yeah.
But a lot of people love also the OLFA, and that's okay. Whatever one is your favorite, they both offer your right and left hander. They're both ergonomic. It's just a matter of which one you like the
I
best.
think it's cool that they're all doing righty lefties.
Yeah, absolutely.
be
So you
either
don't
one.
have to worry about if you're gifting one, if they're a righty or lefty, because either one of them will work for it. It's not a problem. So these are there
All right, I think that's everything
that we have to show on this side. Did we
Oh.
have one more thing that we forgot?
We do.
What did we? Oh, that's
Oh,
right. This
our
is our
announcement.
special announcement. If you guys got my
Yeah, you
note
get
that I
to-
put out on Facebook last night, don't go anywhere.
We are having a flash sale. We haven't had one for a while. We wanted to
Yeah.
have one. And the first flash sale, we're going to have 40% off. 40. This is no
No small feet.
small. Yes.
No small feet.
40% off. We've shown our state I kept saying flag, country, no,
Our state's
state.
fabric.
Our state's fabric. We have every state in the union, and it is 40% off. It will be, do we have a minimum set for yardage? Oh, okay. So 40% off is going to be a half yard minimum. Let's say that.
Okay.
Yeah, half yard minimums. And,
Do that online.
oh, we can't do it online.
No.
Oh,
You
sorry.
can request it because in,
Yes.
Well, no worries. Right.
Call us. We'll take care of you. We'll get it done. We'll get it taken care of. And they are under the
So there's another tab on our website. So now you're going to see where it says
Flash sale.
Flash sale.
right, and everything's on there.
everything.
Every picture's on there. If you want to get it shipped with your 15% off, call us. Jerry just reminded me. I forget things, sorry, sometimes. And we will get it shipped to you. All right?
So we have the States fabric, and then we also, to go with the States fabric, we put on our line of, I just grabbed one bolt, but it's the Bon Voyage. There is about, I don't know, 15 bolts to choose from, different fabrics to choose from. So this was just one that I grabbed, but there is a ton. So what a fun way to have your Bon Voyage, have your States fabric, your camping fabric. How much fun would that be to have all of that in your for camping or just your home? It really, either way you want to go. For everybody who travels, you can have one for every state that you visit. Really fun and really easy.
Yes.
So 40% off on our flash sale, and that goes through till when? Saturday.
Carrie has it set to end at 5 o'clock on Saturday.
Yep.
5 o'clock on
So
Saturday.
get on there and check it out, because I am going to suspect that this
So
is
that's
going to
online
fly.
and in store, right?
Online
On and in store.
and in store. They have to call us though, right? Is that what we
Well,
were?
the flash sale,
I'll go over it with you, Mom.
Okay.
We got it covered. Don't worry about it. So I'm going to say goodbye for today, but Linda and Jared have all kinds of great things to talk about. So
Yes.
I will see you guys next Wednesday. Enjoy. Thank you so much for watching us, and I'm going to send it off to Jared.
All right.
Drop that. Alrighty, good morning, everybody. How are we doing today? No, I mean, unless I start dying of a coughing attack.
I'll bring it over for you. And I've had that happen to me.
True.
Oh, the coughing
Alrighty,
attacks
so
are awful.
good morning, everybody. What was I going to start with? Yeah, I just wanted to start off with just some events going on inside of the store. I know I've talked about this one quite a bit, but we got to do it again because it's coming up very shortly here. So first off, or actually, let's go through the flash sale first. So
Oh, yeah.
flash sale. Okay, so I can't do minimums online. Period. I can change the minimums to all fabric. Not just a certain category.
Yeah.
So if you want to
get
change it to
confused with
minimums,
this.
then you don't have a choice.
Okay.
So you just need to decide if I don't know actually, is it online only or in store also?
I want it to be either.
yeah.
But
Okay.
both.
That was my,
So it is online and in store, both.
Both.
I guess the benefit of buying it online is, I mean, you could set a rule that being a minimum in store, because the benefit of that is if they order online, we have time to process quarter yard cuts.
Yes.
Whereas in store, if we have people
Yes.
lined up, quarter yard cuts
Yes.
they take time. So I will leave that one to Linda.
Okay.
So yes, going on to the next thing, the first off that I have is Handy Quilter event. So coming up 6th and 7th or 8th and 9th, we are getting quite a few people inside of there. Come on in, 6th and 7th again is mainly for new people that don't own a machine. They want to touch, feel, see what a long arm is all about, see how easy it is. If you guys remember, Carrie did how long was that ago? Maybe
Start
2
your own
months ago.
business.
How fast it is to upload get a edge to edge loaded into a Pro Stitcher. I mean, it takes all of 2 minutes. 3 minutes, and then after that it's just loading your quilt and pressing start. It's pretty nice. So that is a pretty great event to come on in, touch, feel, see what they're all about, and with Handy Quilter educators backing us up on the whole thing. Next up, we have our Solaris. Ooh, that doesn't show up very well. Here, move to the side. There we go. So our Solaris event, I know this one is kind of small here, but it's kind of a large thing that we have here. And I will send this out in emails. There we go. That might make it a little better.
There you go.
Ooh, but then the quilt in the back.
Yeah.
We're going to do these as, now get smaller. Uh-oh.
Oh.
All right. Well, we'll just deal with this. So, Solaris event here. This is a test drive of the Baby Lock Solaris, the top of the line from Baby Lock. It is, oh, there we go. That's better. Top of the line from Baby Lock Solaris Vision. You come on in, and they are doing a hands-on event where we are making 3 different projects, I believe. So it's a really good event, 2 days, and you're gonna use our machines, everything of the sort. So come on in.
If you've ever been curious about any embroidery machine that's more on that has all the bells and whistles that it offers,
Yes.
this is a good opportunity to try at least the Baby Lock one out.
Yeah, and it's really cool because they have what Baby Lock calls the IQ Designer inside of that machine. And inside of that class, they're going in and teaching you how to use some basic functions of the IQ Designer to truly create your own project. I know they're making, at least one thing that they're making is like a wine bottle gift bag, right? And so in IQ Designer, you're making a whole custom design that goes right on there, so you could say whatever you want on it, anything in the sort. And then there's also placemats that you'll be making, completely quilted placemats that you design entirely inside of the IQ Designer using different fills, so you can have completely custom projects. It's really cool.
Yes.
Really cool little.
It really broadens your creativity abilities
Yes.
of what you want to make.
Absolutely. So I have one, I'm kind of short and sweet today. I have one main thing that I really want to talk about today, and that is vacuum bags.
Okay.
And bags versus bagless vacuums. So we are still kind of in our spring cleaning phase here. And I just want to talk, just look at that picture alone. Bag versus bagless.
Oh.
Now, this is one thing that I always hear from people is just how much they love their bagless vacuum because it's so easy. They don't have to buy bags. They're saving money on bags.
And we have bagless vacuums if they want those.
We do, absolutely.
Yeah. But we
And
want to
I
show
will
you
be
an
honest,
options.
I would never buy a bagless vacuum outside of like a stick vacuum, something like that. Something because they got their purpose, you know. But a regular hard floor or carpet vacuum, I would never buy a bagless vacuum ever again. Because multitude of reasons. We'll start with the main argument people always have, as it's so easy to just take that off and go and empty that. Okay. Well, first of all, let's take a look at this picture, okay? See how clean that bag is? Putting it in the trash can, and then you got that bagless that you're just like empty it out. It's like, oh, so much for all that dust that I vacuumed up is now just spilling
and
everywhere.
if you have allergies in your family at all.
It's right back inside of your face, everything of the sort. And then also, one really cool fact that I say, this is to all my bags are expensive people. Do you know on average across the board, how many times you have to empty a bagless vacuum?
Let's see if anyone can name it.
Yeah,
right
if
on.
anybody can name this,
how
and
many
if I've told you
times-
this before, shame on you if you try to win this.
Yeah.
I will give you 5 entries to the draw.
Five
if you can
extra
guess,
entries.
if you
Okay.
can guess how many times it takes to fill one bag based off, how many times you have to empty your bagless vacuum to fill one
While we're
bag?
giving him time to
One
talk
bag.
about that, I heard in our little corner over there, they were mentioning with the bagless also cleaning the filters. That's part of what you.
Well, that's just vacuums in general. It's incredible how many people, just like your sewing machine, don't think that you have to service your vacuum, but you absolutely do. I mean, most vacuums, that air is going directly through your motor, whether it's pre-filtered, post-filtered, anything of the sort. It's going directly through your motor. So
But
it gets dirty.
catches in the filter. You have to like scrape the dust out of the filter.
You do. And there's that
I don't
goes
know if
back
we
to
heard
bag
that.
versus
Carrie
bagless
was saying
as well
that we
too.
got to scrape all the junk off the filter, and so it goes back to bagless with how?
So Barb guessed 10 times. That's a good guess, Barb. So going back to bag versus bagless, and this is one other thing I was going to kill time with while you guys were guessing how many times. Bags are very, very, very clean, right? Bagless vacuums are not normally a sealed system. So as soon as and if you get a super fine dust, you can see it when you vacuum it up. You turn the vacuum on in the bagless, you're kind of sitting there in a cloud of dust because it's just coming right back out your vacuum. It's going through your filters that you're not cleaning if you're not getting a general service, as Carrie was saying, and that's going to degrade your suction, your cleaning power, everything.
And you don't even know it.
Yeah.
Most of the time, you don't even realize it.
Whereas most vacuums that are out there these days, quality vacuums with a bag like Riccar, Miele, Simplicity, they have HEPA grade bags. So this bag, just by itself, is going to filter out, I think with a HEPA grade is 0.3 microns, or 3 microns, I believe, which is 3 thousandths of a millimeter.
And remember, I don't know if you remember this, is when COVID started, and there was a shortage of
Oh yeah, they use
masks.
vacuum bags.
People were using, yeah, it was highly recommended at that time, right in the beginning. Desperate times and getting something made, these vacuum bags were recommended to be made into a mask to be used as a filter system.
Ooh, Kat's at 40 times and Karen's at 15.
Okay.
All right.
All right. Let's keep it going.
So,
We'll see.
with that being said, 3 microns, do you know how big a smoke particle is?
A smoke like a fire smoke?
Yep.
If it doesn't have like ash in it? No.
Just-
I don't know.
6 microns.
Oh,
6 microns.
okay.
So, if this can filter out anything that is 3 microns or larger, smoke gets filtered out. So, you go back to just how clean a bag is. It's actually capturing everything you suck up and leaving it inside of this
So,
bag.
if-
Whereas
if
this
you're my
bagless,
age-
that dust cloud is just going straight back into your carpets and everything else.
Yeah, if you're my age, you remember way back, our bags were like paper. I
You
mean,
could
they
still
even
buy paper
sometimes-
bags.
yeah.
I don't love them, and there's not
They
that
even
much of a
ripped.
price difference anymore, anyways.
Yeah,
Too.
and
Well, remember how we used to always have to vacuum first and then dust?
yeah.
Yeah.
Now you can dust and now vacuum.
Yeah. So I think we've given them enough time. So we've had some good guesses, and Karen, you're our winner, because on average it is.
What did she guess?
She guessed 15 times.
Okay.
On average, it takes 15 to 20 fills of that bagless vacuum to fill one bag. 15 to 20 times that
Yeah,
you have to go and
so-
empty that thing. You got to take that canister off, go over down there. You know,
Blow
you
the
talk.
dust all
It's
over.
just, it's gross.
A lot of people a lot of people think every time they're emptying that
Yeah.
they're saving a bag, and they're not. They
They're
have to
not.
do
It's
it
not
15
one bag.
times
Yeah.
before.
And the reason for that is a bagless vacuum, basically, it's a cyclone inside of there if you watch it. And it's constantly aerosoled inside of there. So it's always filled with air. Whereas you come and you empty out sorry, I got a phone call coming in. I got to, where was I? And bags, when you get a full bag, you can feel it. It's like a brick, you know, it's firm and it holds a lot of stuff. So 15 to 20 times to take one bag. And at least for Riccar, off the top of my head, you get 6 bags for $24.99. With my vacuum, I have a golden retriever, a poodle, and I am the fun uncle to 2 other poodles that are constantly at
Big
my
poodles.
house. Yes, big
Not little
poodles, not
ones.
little tiny ones.
Yeah.
These are dogs that are outside all the time,
Bringing
tracking
lots of
in
dirt.
dirt, everything of the sort. And I go through a bag in my vacuum maybe once every 3 months, 2 to 3 months, and mainly
And it's
just
not because he's not vacuuming.
yeah, exactly. I do vacuum, trust me. And so when you bring all of that back together, you get 6 bags for $24.99, one bag every 2 to 3 months.
Yeah.
I'm sorry,
Yeah,
you're spending like $9 a year on bags
yes.
versus going to the vacuum or the trash can and getting that dust in your face
Yeah.
every single
When you
time.
break things down
Yeah.
or tear them apart, whichever way you want to say it, sometimes it makes more sense.
So what did Karen win?
You said 5 extra.
Oh, did I say 5?
Yeah,
All right, 5 extras.
So
Good job, Karen.
I will remember, Karen, I promise you.
Cover, Karen.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's astounding when you get into that of how much cleaner a bag is. And people, as soon as I say that, they're like, huh?
Yeah.
That's gross.
Well, and then some people still don't believe you. And it's like, oh.
Absolutely. And then back to the filtration thing, this is just a great rendition of just what those bagless systems are like. So completely unsealed. On the left, you see a sealed system where everything is coming straight out that HEPA filter, whereas an unsealed system, despite them toting that they have a HEPA filter like these bagless systems you see how many leaks you have, and that's all just dust just going straight back to your floor, onto your counters, everything else. And you're like, okay, I cleaned my floors, we're good to go. No, you just got all that crap everywhere else now. So get a bagless vacuum. You need a great demo. Come on down. Watch our live from 2 or 3 weeks ago. It'll be obvious because I'm standing there with a really weird thing behind me. So just watch that one, okay? But yeah, come on down, get a great demonstration on that one of what a quality vacuum is like versus some big box branded big box stuff. So it's just like your sewing machine. You're not going to go buy your sewing machine at Walmart, Costco.
Why would you buy your vacuum?
Why are you going to buy your
there?
vacuum
It's the
there?
same
It's nasty.
quality sewing machine. It's the same with the vacuum.
Yes. All right, and then last up, I just wanted to go through a couple things on our website here. This is actually going to be great for just what we were talking about in general, okay? So first, flash sale, okay? So if you guys are wondering where to go find that flash sale, it is right here on the right-hand side. You can see flash sale on the bottom side, and then just click on it, and then you come down and click here, big old red button, and you'll see all our flash sale stuff on there. So go in there, get some great stuff. There's a decent amount of stuff inside of there.
Yeah.
So go in and buy that. And then the only other thing I want to talk about today, actually 2 other things. We also have this last chance items, our kind of clearance section as well. So we've been kind of adding, this is relatively newer for us, we've been adding in some product in there that we just need to move. So you can always find some great deals inside of this section. And it will constantly be changing and new stuff added. So just
Keep an eye on it.
Keep an eye on it. Yeah, it's a great place to get great deals.
Yeah.
And then last but not least is this pre-owned machine section. I know I've gone over it before, but I can tell you some people have gotten some steal of deals on here.
Yeah.
Like a great example, and you know, it's just the way that the cookie crumbles. Somebody came in on Red Bag Day and picked up, I mean, these machines are already priced incredibly low. If you go and look at the average of what these machines are selling for, not posted, but selling for on eBay, these are lower, right?
Yes.
And we had somebody come in this last Red Bag Day and they purchased a Designer Epic 2 that we had posted for $64.99 on Red Bag Day. They got another 20% off.
Nice.
It's an incredible, I was like, sweet, good for you guys. Shame on me, but you know, it's a great time. But these also, it's just a ton of great machines that we have had traded in. And it's constantly moving too. Ronnie is always uploading more and more stuff. And we do have even more in the store that Ronnie just can't process through fast enough.
I think it's important that we let everyone know that these are machines that we've tested out. They've all had
Full service,
thorough general services,
full
done on
warranties.
them,
Yeah.
warranties on them.
Like this Passport
Yeah.
2.0,
I think-
that's a screaming deal. That's an $800 machine, brand new, that you can get for $39.99. We warrant it for a year, parts and labor.
Yeah,
That's a great deal.
yeah, yeah,
Yeah, it's a $1,000 machine, over half off.
yeah.
It's a great deal.
Yes.
Anything on this page, come on
Sometimes
in,
we
take a
wonder
look
what
at
we're
it.
doing sometimes when we, sometimes I see prices like, Jared, did you know you put this price on? And he's like, yeah, and I'm like, okay, I know, and yeah.
Yeah. But I believe that is everything that I have on. Oh, get away. Oop. There we go. All right, so that's everything that I have today. Anything else from you, Linda?
No, I think we're good.
Okay.
Thank you so much for being
Yes.
here.
Thank you guys.
Happy end of April.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, we see you
Into
again.
May.
It's going to be May.
All my tulips are dead.
Oh, yeah,
It's already too hot.
Yeah.
And they're-
yeah.
All right, guys. Thank you guys very, very much. We will see you guys next week. And just be sure to like, comment, and subscribe to our videos, Facebook and YouTube, so you always get a lot of fun stuff. Thank you guys, and we will see you.
Share with your friends.
Yes, absolutely. And we'll see you guys next week.
All right.
Toodles.
Thanks. Bye.